license, so I need to go find something to drink. And if I don't, then I don't know, I'm just gonna die, I guess. I have to, it won't let me drink any more of that tainted water I had, which is what's making me sick. And I thought maybe it'd just be a temporary solution until I actually find something. But, go away. Let me get the rice. No, I'm stuck in here with him. I got some rice though. That's cool. That's cool. I don't want rice. I don't want that guy. Give me something to drink. I'm thirsty. Oh my gosh, a gas stove. Well, why did I drop the rice for? Maybe the zombies get something for me. I don't have much time. I'm gonna drop it. Can you freeze in? Stab it up. Oh, and I didn't bring I don't have any bandages on me. So hopefully, oh yeah, you know what? That's right there. That lunch meat. I just heard it. Anything else in here? Come on. I don't know why, but for some reason I can't eat anything. Okay, this is working. I got this new cheap controller, and it seems to be glitching out, like, I charge it up and it says it's good, and then when I go to use it, it says it's dead, but then I plug it in and it says it won't charge because it's already full. And then now it just seems to bug out my controller, my button layout. So I'm sure I was fine before, but I do need to solve this problem here. I got nothing to drink. So it's a bad time to get sick. Close the door. What we need to find is a hospital. Couldn't find a hospital. Get some chlorine tablets or something. Where is the nearest hospital? It's quite far. Maybe I don't have it turned on. Let's see. Let's turn it on. Oh, it is on. Oh no, it is quite far. I'll have to respawn and run all the way back here. That's gonna take some time. Might be better off just running back to the base. Let's take out these zombies. Maybe one of them will have some treats for us. Buddy. Okay, we need some food. Need some water. I want this muzzle gun. Oh, and flare pliers. I mean, this stuff is just gonna. I'm just gonna die with this stuff. I didn't search this room, did I? What? A can of mystery food. And why not just poison myself some more? I'll live a little bit longer. You know, in a real survival situation, you may not want to do certain things, but when it comes to the last minute choice of do or die, you're gonna do. Might have to sacrifice this character here. Look, there's a water fountain. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna make it long enough. It's good to know though. Got a little water fountain in my town. It's been a total fail. There's a kitchen. I need to make a bandage. Oh my gosh, there's a present? Just for me? Please tell me you have a bandage inside of you. These can be sneaky if you booby trap them. No, don't have a present, but I do have a shirt on my back. Which I can't cut up, and I can't cut that up either. Can I cut this up? I can't cut that up. Can I cut this up? What is this? Pioneer pants? Desperate times. Here. Can I save this character? Rider jacket. Hey. This is horrible. I might just give up. The base is locked up. I couldn't, my controller was bugged and I couldn't do anything about the... Okay, let's put back on these clothes, whatever I got here. Nothing else is really useful. Maybe that, and that, and that. And there's some dynamite there, but whatever. I'm hungry. I'm bleeding. I'm not bleeding, but I'm thirsty. If I can get a little bit of water in me. I don't know. Everything's at 0. I'm just gonna make my way back to the base, throw my stuff in there, and clock out. Our adventure back to the base should bring us some bounty. Oh, sneezing, puking. There's a zombie right there. I sneak away. I got a desert eagle and a Mosmagot. I got some rounds in this if I need to use it. I'm dying. I don't think I'm gonna make it. He's gonna pass out and then I'm gonna end up, it's just gonna go, you're dead. I'm too far away from the base, I'm not gonna make it. Come on. DayZ M4 M3. I'll use the same thumbnail. Save it. Okay. Well, I didn't die. I'm going to here in a moment. Can we make it to the base in time? I was just gonna toss this gun over the fence. And it'll be good for a couple hours. It won't take that long to run back, I don't think. It depends where I spawn. I know I'm gonna spawn on the East Coast. At 1 second. Rest in peace, my friend. Yeah, go ahead. Throw up in the cupboard. Go eat 'em. Okay, who are we gonna get? Maybe a new outfit. It's the same one. Hot to ginger. We're definitely not gonna live that long. Okay, we're gonna eat that fish this time though. Give it a minute for the map to buffer. Let me find myself here on I Survive. If I can get a boat, that would be our fastest option. So let's just go up the coastline here. Might as well work our way to the base and see if we can get a boat along the way. We are pretty much on the other side of the map. I'm just gonna disconnect my mic for a few minutes while we search for a base, or if I got something dumb to say. Okay, there is a little hut up here that's on fire, and this map offers these little spawn spots to get gear and stuff and food, and so we're gonna just load up everything I can right here. It's pretty cool how they got this set up. Yeah. Okay, so quick tip. Take off your stuff here before you lose it in there. So better backpack. Let's get the vest. Let's get the hunting jacket, the hunting pants. Is that the better vest? It's the hunter vest. What does that other vest offer? Field vest is 20. Let's get the field vest. That was a little bit more. There we go. Is that a book? Let's just put this in my pocket real quick. What is this book? Can I read it? What do you do with the book? I don't know. Okay, let's get this stuff in my pocket. Drop the book. Don't need a book. We'll take that. Take the dry sack. Night vision. Oh my goodness. Let's take the night vision. Put a battery in it. What else do we got? Some human meat. There's a chicken. Can we get the rooster? Let's get this thing. Normalize suppressor. I believe that works on this. Yes. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. Great. What else? Another chicken. Chicken's good. Take the chicken. Oh, strawberry jam. Yes. Okay. Is that a real chainsaw? I was on this map one time and there was a chainsaw. That was pretty cool. I definitely want to put this on here. We want this. Because you can't go wrong with that. Hiking boots as well. Let's take those. This is a magazine for this gun. It's your, yes it is. Okay, let's take 3 of those. Splint, mask, the gun, Okay, we're doing good. We got lots of stuff, and see if we can get it back to the base. Anybody online? Who's online? Oops, that's on. Who's online? Okay, we got one guy online. That's probably the same guy that killed me last time. So if it is, then he's like way far that way. That was right by that first base that we were trying to build. But let me just avoid that area completely. There's really nothing over where I am currently, so I don't think I get bothered too much. We just need to get there alive. Being on a boat is pretty exposed, but might be okay. It's just another dry sack. So, I mean, if I just keep following the coastline, eventually I'll find something. I don't want to, you know, if I can get a car alongside the road though too, that'd be alright. Just have a quick look at the map, see where I am. Right there. Okay. You know, there is another M3 in this town. If I can get the M3 that's got the generator, that'd be cool. That's the bridge, so I just, alright. You know, I think we've already searched this area last time I came through here. Couple of zombies. I have a silencer now though, so it's gonna help. Just blast him in the head. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Did we already pass the... It's the tree orchard. No, I'm in this area. Let's bring the map back up. Oh yeah, right in front of me. Okay, there was a car spawn here. Oh my gosh, is it a car? No, it's not. Okay, let's just get a zombie from nothing. Okay, there's supposed to be a car here, but there's not. And then down there is the marina, and there's supposed to be a boat. I gotta go check on something real quick. Okay, where were we? Did they all bugger off or what? Let's just do a little sneak attack here. Oops. Somehow I still got him. Nothing. Nothing. I don't know what's with this server, like the zombies just never have anything on them. This gun seems to aim like way off to the left a lot. Okay, big old marina. I don't see nothing. Alright, now I know where I am. There's another boat spawn. 2 boat spawns. And then we got An M3. Oh, there's a boat. Yeah. It's way out in the water though. Okay, well, let's take it, see how far I can get with it. All geared up. Check it out. Night vision. Totally forgot this map had that stuff. Those are shacks. What we want to do is collect more food, and I have some chicken, so I may have to cook that up right away before it goes bad. I don't know, this boat is kind of sus. Look how far away it is. I'm gonna get wet. Yeah, I gotta swim to that? Man. Yeah, it is what it is. I should have known. It's not gonna start. It is. Okay, it's not in very good shape though. Stick close to the shoreline so I don't have to swim too far. Also, it's just at risk of getting shot. Everyone's so excited about boats. And this is what we got. Like Reforger and Arma's got way better stuff, but like, why can't we just integrate that same stuff into DayZ? There's a gas station, so that's something to do. There's a gas can. We can fill this boat up, and that'll take us, should take us the rest of the way. Cool if there was a car here. Yeah, there won't be. Is there a gas can? I don't have a water bottle, so. I mean, that should be like standard. It's full gloves. Yeah, every gas station should have a gas can. In this car. So I have nothing to put the gas in. The hood does nothing. At one time on this map, this is the same map. I hit some stuff over here. It wouldn't be there. That was so high up. Okay, let's get back in this boat. No, I just dropped my gun. Keep an eye out for a new boat. There's another one of those cabins. spawn there, just on the shoreline, on the sea line. So then that means we passed that, another spawn point right there. I do see a boat, I believe. No, maybe not. We're gonna run out of gas. Okay, so we're gonna come up to this point. There's gonna be a boat spawn on the inside of that little cove. Is that the boat? Yeah, okay, so here's the boat. Let's jump in that one. That'll get us a little further down the shoreline. I'm quite hungry too, so I need to stop dropping my gun. What do I have to eat? I'm wet, and so I'm a little more hungrier. I should probably eat some vitamins too, I think. It'd be really good is if we had so the vitamins will help me from getting sick. Because I'm wet. Let's get this boat off the shore just a little further. There we go. Somehow I'm no longer wet, and now I'm wet. Okay. So they always come with not a full tank of gas, but at least the engine's not damaged. Goes a bit faster. So there's that. There's the islands. Got a long ways to go still. Head up through. Pretty well gotta go right to the end. Oh, we're gonna cut through this way. Cut through this way. Cutting through this way. Okay, here we go. island has a castle on it, usually always occupied, but it would be a pretty good place to have a little base. I should stop in at that hut right there and see if there's a water bottle and maybe some more gin. Grab another magazine for this AK-74. Looks like a vehicle right there in the bushes. Someone stashed a vehicle there. I don't know if that would be better, but it would be cool. Might be better. Let's see what it's missing. MS-88. It's missing the spark plug. Typical. So, I mean, somebody just went offline and took the spark plug with them. That's okay. We'll leave it for them. We won't take it. We will take that strawberry jam. Nah, I'm not gonna start eating it right now. And we will also take this clip. Two of those. Take another rooster. If I could reach that bunny, but I can't. Let's take another 2 batteries. And everything else is pretty well typical. What's that bayonet knife for? Does it ace? Let's not take one. Okay, no water bottle. One last look. Is there a water bottle? I'm surprised there is no water bottle. Oh wait, can you get up here now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't just get stuck in here, did I? Because last time I got stuck in here. I want that rabbit. Okay, phew. Yeah. Before there used to be barbed wire over here, and there was zombies in here, and they were just going like dummy zombies, but yeah, I could not jump back out. I easily jumped in, just like I did now, but could not get out. Oops, I went too far. Okay, so on the boat again. Spent most of my day today on a boat. Pretty good time. Seems to be slowing down. I don't know if I'm shallow. Some shallow water. Sometimes on these docks we find gasoline. So, where are we? Itineraries. Hopefully I don't get stuck onto it. Oops. Yeah. Dummy. What'd you do that for? Yeah, one more push and then we should be able to get it with the wave that comes in. That might be enough. We'll see. I have to time it just right. Okay, we know. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh gosh. Okay. I feel like I've done this before. Yeah, it's like a bad hangover. I'll never do it again. Then you do it again. Gives me a chance to look at the map here and see where I'm at. I think that's where I'm at. Yeah. It does show that there is no water here, so this little island has its own little name, although it's not an island. Go, 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 let's go. Stay in the channel. Yes, this is the little island. So then there's another island. So then there's that one. Yeah, there's a lighthouse. Okay, so I know where I am. And how much further do we have to go? Not over to the ocean. I feel like if we get to the next city, then I can take it in by foot from there. I'm just gonna find out where my base is. Can't tell. I didn't think I drove this far, but maybe I did. I don't want to just sit in both of them. There is plenty of guys, but one other different guy that was told to sit over this before. I didn't think I'd run into that last guy before, but I didn't get a cat. Just gotta find it in my bases. Coming up to another marina. There's, is this a military base right here? I believe so. Oh, it's a factory. Okay, I'm gonna just stop on the other side of these rocks, and then I'm gonna look at my map and see if I can figure out how much further I need to go before I start heading inland. Maybe I can make a bit of a strategic route, and we can pick up a car along the way. That'd be cool. So let's just shut the boat off. Save some gasoline. I'm in the right town here. I'm just gonna go to the other side of town. And then, we'll head up from there. Slowly. Steady. Stay steady. Okay, that was one marina. I might have to, oh, you know what? I'm not at the right town. We gotta go to the next city. So, not much further. Around this bend. And then, I think it's that giant mountain right there. Don't get too far away from the shoreline because I'm gonna run out of gas. Oh man. Little jump there. The boat just seems to go where it wants. There's a river. I don't think I can make it up this river, but let's try. We got a lighthouse. Just there. Closer. Around this lighthouse there's going to be like a harbor. I'm going to skip straight across that one. Yeah, see if we can get up this channel. Don't run out of gas first. Might work. We might get up there. So. Going through a toxic area. Okay, this is the first big harbor. Yeah. Alright. First big one. We're gonna go around this. I'm just thinking, it's supposed to be a lighthouse. Okay, there's that lighthouse. Okay, that's this harbor. Right, yeah, so the next one. Okay, there's a lighthouse. I'm gonna go around that. I'm surprised this thing still has gas. I wish it would give us a gas meter, you know, and tell us exactly how much is in it. Just like, hey, you're yellow. probably gonna run out soon, but like I've already traveled almost a quarter of the map. One of my PvP servers that I'd like to play on, off in the distance, way up there, almost straight ahead, there's some buildings. That's where one of those servers is located. So I'm not sure. I think I'm in the wrong spot here. I need to go around this more. It's up here. See how far up this river I can get. Dry spot there. Can't get go past. Stop lagging. Okay, that's the transition between fresh and salt. Is that it? I'm gonna stop right there. Is it just not letting it go any further? I gotta get out and push it out. Should be able to take this a little ways longer. It does show that there's a dry spot right there. But I should be able to get, yeah, quite far up this. How much in it? Okay, don't fail me. Let's go. It's not looking good though. Usually when it's jumping like that. Persistence. Again. This is worth it. Is it worth it? Is this even the actual dry spot? What's going on up there? Hold on. This might be the end of her. I have a feeling this is the end of it. Alright, well, you know, it got me quite a ways. We'll just take the river the rest of the way. I would actually like to, hey, you know, this wouldn't be a bad spot for a base. Under this bridge. If you could get a boat over there. Hey, you know what, I probably could have taken the boat further. I'm not gonna fight it though. I want to find a hospital before I go back. And there's one right here, yeah, that's what I thought. Gosh, it lags so bad. No, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. You got nothing for me. Only zombies that might have something are the gonna be the nurses and stuff. So this is the hospital part of it. There's a paramedic there. This is not the hospital, but it's close to the hospital, so it might actually have something in it. Oh, this is the hospital. See anything? I don't see anything. Scooch by the zombie without attracting too much attention. I don't know why it's lagging so badly. All the big cities seem to do this. She might have something. She got nothing. Well, I want some bandages. I want some of the antibiotics and I say bandages. Sounds like there's two of them. Just the one. That's the one I hate the most. She's fast. That's the first zombie that's given up some bounty. Okay, we got some morphine. I mean, that's okay. Yeah, bandage. Okay, I need some more of those. Saline bags. IV start kit. Yeah, that's kind of goes hand in hand with the saline bag. She wasn't lagging so bad. Sometimes there's some stuff over here underneath. Yeah, look at that. Another. Is that a sandbag? A blood collection kit. I usually don't bother with these, but maybe I just, if I need some, I take it from myself. Let's see if there's anything on the second floor. Blood collection kit, IV start kit. I guess we can stock up on some random medical stuff. Those sheds out there are pretty close, so there's a good chance they have medical stuff in them too. Ladder down, go check out the sheds. Oh, it's the button coming down. Oh, be careful, I don't have gloves. More stuff? Yeah, I'll be back on. I saw that, but the building didn't load in, and it looked like there was some jacket or something up there. See, that's, I hate it when it does that, especially when I'm playing PvP. It's like, it's great, you can see the players, but you can't shoot them because, man, I have so many IV star kits. Yeah, you can't shoot them because they're just shooting a wall. You don't know where the window is. He was a patient. He's a paramedic. He might have something. Oops. So yeah, see the buildings nearby, the hospitals, they're gonna spawn stuff. So good to look at them, go check them out. Yeah, I'll take those. Nothing necessary item. I'm gonna drop some IV kits, start kits. Did not get a saline bag, but let's check out this shed. Maybe there's something in here. What's that? Radio. Another blood collection kit. I have a feeling like these collection kits will expire. I've never actually used them. Maybe I should. I guess that's a good thing to have. Rangefinder, it's kind of good. I'm not really doing PvP though, so I'm just trying to avoid conflict if anything. Another good survival tip. Try to avoid conflict. Take the gray man strategy. Let's go home. I want to go straight north. I might just follow this river. I think that will take us there. Yeah. Lots of stuff. We'll continue working on the base. I'm healthy. I'm wet. We get dried out. Take about 10 minutes to get there. Let's stop along the way. Just throw this up on Twitter while we're... I can't see if anyone's chatting, so... Let's see, actually, I can just go like this. Do it on this. YouTube is kind of sus, like it doesn't really like, I mean it doesn't show that I'm streaming. I don't have much more time left to play here today, but let's get this shared. How far do we gotta go? Not too far. Stick to the river. I don't need to check houses. I got everything I need. I don't know if my mic even works. Does my mic work? Mic check. Yeah, okay. Cool beans. Let's give her. Do full send all the way. Right, I was gonna look for vehicles along the way too, but I think we'll just go there, finish the walls, and then calling into episode 5 here on the base build. Just keep streaming, keep logging hours, and eventually YouTube will show my stuff, I guess. See what happens. We're in a good spot. Most players are either gonna just build near the spawn or build near where they found their M3, because it it takes a long time to gather up all the stuff you need to build a base when you can just find these vehicles, find these servers that offer this easy building, which is what I'm pretty much doing. I'm not gonna spend, you know, I've done it before and it takes so long, like days, it'd be like a week, you know, spending hours and hours on these servers, finding all the stuff you need, all the nails, the hammer, and I don't know how those guys do it on vanilla, honestly. I mean, if you get a team of people working together, I mean, that helps. Yeah, that would help a lot. No, we got a nice little spot up here. In a little village. It has a water fountain, you know, and it's pretty much what I need. You need fresh water and wood, and then the rest pretty well comes naturally. You know, you can find an animal. There's a zombie right there. Much further. Not much further. Let's take him out. Mercy. Nothing. Yeah, this little village it's got a restaurant. There's a police station. So it's got everything for spawning stuff that you would want. You know, you get some guns, you get some food. You can always just hunt animals. That's like I mean, that's the best way. You go take down a cow, and you're good for a couple days on that. Smoke and cook the meat. You gotta eat it right away, because it will go rotten. Smoked meat takes longer, or it takes, lasts longer, but you also don't get as much out of it. You get more if you cook it, but then it'll go rotten faster. It'd be nice if they had a map, you know, you could just, a good big river going up through the middle of it, and you're less likely to die from a boat than you are driving. You're a bigger target though. You get shot for sure. Let's see. Looking right at it. Keep the gun up. Shouldn't have any problems here. Did I leave this open? It isn't. Oh, what the heck? Let me out. Why is it, man, this guy just does not want to hold on to this weapon. Okay, let's unlock our door here. We got 4121. I'll offload my stuff first, and then we will make a fire, cook the food that we have. I got 2 chickens, a fish, and a rabbit. And I gotta dry out my stuff, so then we'll have lots of time there to do that. And then let's put all of this in here. do stuff. I keep a bandage on me. I don't need all of them. In case I do get shot, at least I'll have some sort of backup. I'm not really going anywhere, so I actually gotta go get some water. I'm gonna go drink as much water as I can. I can keep that on me, actually. And I'm gonna bring this, I think this is gasoline. This is gasoline. So let's keep the 74U. We'll take this, dump this out, and go fill it full of water. And I'm pretty sure that won't make me sick. No, don't drink that. Let me ask Grok if the jerry can will make you sick, even with fresh water. Here, I'll let you guys
Good question. Let me think that through. No. Filling Gary, your gas can, with clean, fresh water won't make you sick. It's just water, right? As long as it's not from some sketchy pond or has weird chemicals mixed in, you're fine. The can might taste a tiny bit plasticky or metallic at first because of residue, but that's harmless. Just rinse it out real
hold on.
good.
Hey, stop. In the game DayZ, if I fill a jerry can full of clean water, will that make me sick?
Good question. Let's check that out. No. Filling a jerry can with clean, fresh water, like from a well or pump, in DayZ won't make you sick. Wells give safe, uncontaminated water straight up. Just make sure the can's fully empty first. Double empty if it's spawned empty to clear any old fuel residue. Drink away. No cholera, no germs. People use them for big portable supplies all the time. Only watch out for ponds, rivers, or if someone poisons them later.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fill it up a little bit. We're gonna empty it.
Yeah, good call. Empty it first. In DayZ, if it says jerry can empty, but still has
Thanks, Grok. Okay. I hope it's not wrong. Let's just go through the same episode I just went through. I will get sicker though soon if I don't get dry. I'm still pretty wet. Okay, that's lots. Now, see if I can find my body from earlier too. I was making my way over here, and I died. I don't know if I would still be there. Would it still be there? It hasn't been that long. Okay, I was at this fence. I don't know if I hopped around it, if I was going in this way. I thought I was like here somewhere. Did I hop over the fence? Or did I... I mean, generally, your body is gonna stay there for a while, right? But maybe it was just so far away. I guess it did. I guess it did despawn. But it was... Let me think. I went this way. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. So, there was a Mosnagon. What else? The Desert Eagle. So, I mean, whatever, I guess. I didn't lose a whole lot. I need to go get dry, though. I need to get dry. That's the main thing here. So, there, we got the water. Put that in here. I'm gonna put all these clips in here. And then, going to... Gonna field dress these, animals. wash my hands. That's a lot of animals. A lot of meat there. I have a pot. I can put it all in the pot. And we can use that to cook it. And I have a tripod. So now let's wash my hands. Wait, is that the gas line? What's this? That's a hair rag? No, that's the hair pellet. Did I forget the fish? Did. Fish is still good. Okay, let's cut it up. And then I'll get the campfire tripod. We'll put that over the campfire. I'll get the pot. And yeah, I got lots of room. So campfire tripod is that over here. So here I had some firewood already. Good fun. I'll take out this guy. And let's go choppy chop, choppy chop. Yeah, that should be enough. What else do we need? We need some bark. Okay, attach that. Attach. Firewood. Still have matches on me. Shoot. Run over there, run. Get some matches. Start cooking that. While that's cooking, I'll chop down another tree or so. I just saw some more firewood there. Over here. Get some material. I got matches. Matches. Check the server real quick, make sure there's nobody kicking around here. But should be okay. Okay, that'll cook up. I'll give that a few minutes. I should have enough time to chop the tree down. So I need to build one more fence. And then so I need 2 logs for that, 2 full logs. I feel like I should be able to just put this next to this door. And then I can reach it from the inside. Where did I cut that tree down? That's not a log. Be careful I don't burn my meat. We'll just put this here. Oops, almost closed it. And I'm gonna take this off. Set it here by the fire. Take the meat out. Put some of this fresh meat in. Get it cooking. Over. This is a bit annoying. Let's try closing this. It's really wish you had a mouse. Fishing, and that's all I can put my flies on. Oh, the fishes. They're bigger. Yeah, just hold on to this again. Get this stuff all warmed up and dried out. It's looking dry. Put this back on. Nice, all dried up. It's hot. No, raw. Hopefully it's not gone bad. It looks kind of yellow. Why did that burn? See, now it's all kind of glitched out, and I can't tell if it's. Hopefully I didn't burn all of that. Let's put this in there. This one. What do I got left? Just three raw pieces of meat here. Cooked up quite quickly. I can't eat it while it's hot. There we go. I can eat this though. Hair leg. That always makes me hungry when I'm eating on DayZ. Especially the cans of pop. I just want to smash a can of 7-Up so bad. See, I can't tell if it's cooked or it's just burning. You'll hear the sound change a little bit. There's one. Oops, I pulled that one out prematurely. Get back in there while it's still hot. Any second now. Cool. Okay, that's everything's all cooked up. I'm gonna take that pot off. Cooking pot, take it off, drop it on the ground, let it cool down. We'll go back inside. I'm gonna do this gate first. Let's just bring that in here. Close up my gate. Gonna get a hammer and some more nails. The hammer is awesome. It's quiet and it's faster. I should have a box of nails here open. Good. Close those up. I already have I should have planks here already. Planks on this one. Put 20, put them all here, and then we'll just, whatever's left, we'll move over to the next one. So there we go. I should have enough nails. Build lower wooden wall. Good, let's go. It doesn't seem much faster actually, compared to the hatchet. Maybe it is. Build upper wooden wall. At some point we can take that off and upgrade it for some sheet steel. Okay, perfect. Let's put this on our quick menu. Pocket those, take those out, throw it on this wall back here. Somehow attach. Nails. Should have some more nails here. Nails. Build lower wooden wall. I might take this build upper wooden wall. I might take this M3 and just drive it off into the wood somewhere. Or take it down the road and leave it for someone else if they want it. So honestly, all I wanted from it was the supplies that were in it, really, like the nails and the saw. It's all really good stuff to have. Attach all the building materials. It's a good starter. Oh, I burned my fish. Dang, let's just drop all that. Oh, I have a raw fish I didn't cook yet. Build lower wall. So I will need 3 more logs or so. I don't know if I'll have enough. Yeah, I have enough. So I had, how many did I have in there? 10? So yeah, I need 2 more logs at least. Yeah, 2 more logs. Put those over here. So we need to build another wall right here. Get my fence kit. So everything is just kind of glitching out. Okay, fence kit. Line that fence up with this fence. Get a little closer into the wall. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, see if I can pick up my other wood. Good. Attach. And the other one. Attach. Cool. I'll go cut down 2 trees. And I'll take the saw with me, and then I can just put it all right in my backpack. Okay, go saw. Dry bag. Let's take this stuff out. We'll just keep the firewood in here. Why not? I don't need the fire anymore anyways. We got lots of food. I'm gonna eat this other hair. Leg. See what's coming together. Just munch this down. I'll cut 2 more trees, and then we'll set those up, and that'll be it. And base is secure, somewhat. I mean, it's not super big, but it'll keep people out, keep your stuff safe. I don't think anyone's gonna come along and poke a hole in it. I mean, they could. I guess we got 3 logs. Craft a wooden plank. Craft a wooden plank. And 1 more. No harm in having some extra. We'll end up using them later down the road anyways. And the fences are actually great for just storing your supplies, your unused building materials and stuff. So I can just drop this by this back door and then grab it from the inside. Grab another 2 planks. Oh, same glitched out there. I saw it inside my base. So far, I've used about 70 nails. I've used probably about 100 nails. What do we need here? We need a pickaxe. Or a shovel. Let's use a shovel actually. I haven't used one of those yet. I should have a shovel over here. Save the pickaxe. I'm not sure if the sharpening stone fixes the pickaxe. That's the thing. And you need a lot of rocks to build a flagpole. I think like 32 stones or something, which is quite a bit. Honestly, it takes a while to get one stone at least. Okay, fence kit, and then we have 10 planks right over here. Put that in there. Put the nails in there. A hammer. Build it. Let's go. Just thinking. Actually, I might need more planks. Yeah, because we gotta do upper and lower wall, and then put boards on them. Yeah, sure. I can't leave that pot out there either. Technically, I mean, I don't even need this wall. It's just to keep people from, because I can't squeeze through that gap. I already tried. I don't have enough planks or nails. Is there any more in here? I'll just take one of these boxes apart, because honestly, I don't like using the wooden boxes. I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do that anyways, which just saves me from getting another, going out there and cutting another tree down. combine that, break it. This will give me nails and I think 4 planks. Oh, 6 planks and 16 nails. Not bad. That's what I was gonna do. Gee, I wonder how many planks does it take to build a box? I never really liked them, you know, you get 50 storage and you can't stack them anymore like you used to. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, you used to be able to stack them on top of each other. And barrels are probably the best. They're a little bit heavier to carry around, but so yeah, you can just leave that there. I'll keep the fence kit, put that back in the storage unit, and what's that on the ground? Okay. Put some of these tools back in here. Get myself kitted up to go scavenging. We will just end up building more stuff. If I can get another M3, like the first one we had a generator and stuff in it, so there is a couple different versions in this game that has more stuff, which is good. We want more stuff. Generator would be great. We could set up some lights, set up a battery charger, and we'll need a flagpole. So I only have one pickaxe. Let's get rid of the shovel. Probably need another pickaxe at some point. I don't think that I can repair the pickaxe. I don't know how to do that, unless that's what the duct tape, either duct tape or maybe might fix it. Try this. I don't need 8 actually. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to get rid of my stuff here. Nails. Let's leave the nails sorted into this one. Oh, and the other thing that the other truck had was tents and stuff. So we could use some of those. Oh yeah, I gotta go out and get my pot. So I'll get this sorted. I'm gonna put some of this food in here. We'll keep this stuff on us. A knife. A rangefinder. Why not? I got 3 magazines. I could use a belt and some gloves. Actually, we have a pair of gloves. I have a pair of other gloves in here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, good gloves. Gloves are great. You can use them, wear them when you're field dressing animals, and then take them off before you eat. You don't have to wash your hands. It just saves you a step. And you put them back on. But make sure you take them off because you'll get sick, just like you would if you ate something with bloody hands. So this is my plan for the base. It'll be essentially, there's going to be a wall in front of here, off a wall straight across here, with a door, and then same here. This will just be a wall, no door, wall just straight off, or vice versa. Yeah, vice versa. It's going to be a wall on that side, and a door on this side. And then I'll have a platform going across here to the other side. And so I'll go through the door, come up this platform, come up here, across the platform I'm going to build, and and then I'll have a door on either side of the platform. One there, I have a door right here. I can put a large tent right here. I will lose a little bit of room from here, but the large tent itself has like 200 storage, so, or 400 I think. You can put another small tent in there. You can put a small tent up here, or barrels. Barrels are actually way better than tents. So yeah, I'm gonna cross the platform. I'll have a door here. Then I can go down to here, and I'll have another. I like to use the canopy tents in here because it leaves it more wide open, and then I can put more barrels, so you can have a ton of stuff. You got a ton of storage in this little barn, and then have it set up in layers. So yeah, you know, you only have one layer here per se, because you'll have a wall going across here. But you can double up the wall. You can have like, you can build 2 walls here. And you just leave a little bit of space, and you can't really, I mean, you can sort of get through here, I think. Can you? Let's see. No. So you already have this natural wall that you cannot break through anyways. So really, you just need a couple double walls right here. And if you put one straight across, make it flush, make it all look good, you know, just have a wall here anyways. And then for your second wall, just angle it a little bit, so that way if they use C4, you know, it won't damage the second wall. There is a buffer zone in between them. Then you have 2 walls. There you go, you got 2 layers. And then up here, of course, you're gonna have 3 layers. So you'll have a wall, door at the bottom of the steps. You'll have a door at this part right here, and then you'll have another door right here. So there's 3 layers to get into here. 4 if you're counting your other walls here. For the back, we'll turn this into a door. We'll have a watchtower out here. The watchtower will have 2 layers. That way you can get onto the roof. And then for this door, I'm sorry, I'm all backwards here. Watchtower is going to be on this side, in the back. The watchtower will be in the back. Here we'll have an airlock. So I'll have just a fence. I'll build a fence out here, 2 layers, 2 out, 1 over, 2 in. This will be an airlock. I can pull my truck, you know, if I have another M3, I can pull the M3 into here, get out, close the door behind me, open the door to my gates, to my base, and then pull the truck in to my base, close it, right, so airlock. Slight disadvantages here is there is some high points, like that house, looking down into my base. So the airlock might, you know, we might have to do 2 walls high, which can be challenging. But if you have a vehicle to stand on, it makes it a bit easier. So that might work. The other alternative would be to have, I guess, maybe put the watchtower in the front to get onto the roof, and then have the airlock in the back. So there are some high points, but they're shooting through the woods. That might be a better option. Have the airlock here in the back. You know, this, I can drive through this bush. It's hard to tell now with the trees down, but I'm pretty sure I could just go straight in, turn around like this, and then that might work. Let's put this back, and we'll put the tripod back as well. It's still kind of hot, but I think I can put it into my... I can still put it into my backpack. So yeah, that's the plan, I guess. Maybe I'll put the airlock in the back here instead, and then we'll put the watchtower in front. And you can get on the roof. So in that case, if I have, yeah, that would work out better. This shit doesn't really matter. It's about the same. To build this platform across here, I just put a watchtower. I just build a watchtower, line it up the same as this one. So I'll have, you know, I'll have another post like right here somewhere, and it'll be a little bit annoying, a little bit tight. Usually is with when you have another wall right here, but it is what it is. In order to get that platform, you know, you got to build 2 platforms too, right? So I got to build 2 watchtowers. That gets me all the way across. So the first one's already lined up. With this one, right, I can build a platform here, and it lines up nicely with this edge. And then the second platform will be overlapping on this one a little bit, but it'll be at the same height, so it all works out. I'll have this. If you the spacing between the top of this one and the top of the next one is pretty well exactly half of this. So as long as I set my fence kit up just a little bit above that, right about there, it lines up perfectly with the same elevation as this. And you get nice smooth. And if it doesn't, you know, I had to do this trial and error a couple times to get that to work just right. But I've kind of figured out, like, you know, you just put it just a little bit above the midpoint of this one. And in order to do that, I have to build another fence post. I have to put a fence post here temporarily, and then I put the fence kit on. I can take that fence post out, and it works out pretty good. So if you do 2 fence posts, right, you want to do 2 of them, because then you can just use that second one for your second. It all lines up pretty good. Nothing's overlapping, goofy like. So that's it. I'm gonna put this lock on now, and we're gonna call it a successful episode 5. I'm gonna close this door first. Yeah, another little thing, little tip. Don't log out inside your base when you have doors like this, because somebody could come along and grift you and put a lock on this door, right? Because if I close this, they can't see that I have a base in here, right? And there's really nothing spawns, nothing important spawns in these burns, except maybe, you know, you might get an axe or something. So it's not very appealing to bother going to check out, right? They're gonna run into town, they're gonna see that house up there, those houses, they're gonna go for that. No one's gonna care about this burn. That's my thought. They open this door and be like, oh, ooh, there's a base in here. They can't get in here at the current state. So, I'm too worried about it. We will eventually, too, be able to block off the top of this. Especially once we get a watchtower on that side. You won't see it. On this side, when we do the platform up here, you can build the wall, just the top half. So if you build just the top half of this wall and the platform, leave the bottom half open, you'll be able to drive in here still. No problems. It'll look like it hangs down a little bit, but it doesn't interfere. Even with this, I could drive this thing right in there. Have no problems at all. And then also having the having an airlock out here, right? I guess this is where I'm going to put the watchtower airlock on the other side, but having the airlock as well, just, you know, they're going to be like here trying to look in. Let's see. and that was the wall. Right? They're not going to see a whole lot. And essentially, I mean, at some point you're going to have walls built in here, and then there, or where I am, because I'm going to just continue building on this base. And yeah, okay. So that's it for episode 5. I'm going to log off. I'll be back on tomorrow maybe, and build some more. Thanks for watching.